Hi everyone, I'm Roxanne Seabass, Vice President of the United Way of Youngstown and the Mahoning Valley, and I'm here today with Derek and Renee Knepper, both State Farm agents. Thank you guys so much for all that you're doing for United Way this year.
Well, thank you for having us.
So this series is called Changemakers. What do you think it means to be a changemaker in the Mahoning Valley?
I believe that being a changemaker involves dedication and time towards your community as well as your surrounding communities. Derek and I are involved in a lot of activities and organizations within the Mahoning, Trumbull, and Columbiana County, personally and professionally. We think it is a very good thing to spread awareness and support, not only with our businesses, but also personally.
Derek, I know you're really involved in the community as well. Talk about some of the other organizations that you're involved with as a State Farm agent, but also as your family.
Yeah, well, State Farm gives us the opportunity to donate back a lot of times, and a lot of times State Farm is nice enough they'll match different things. So I'm a member of the Penguin, board member of the Penguin Club, also Vale's Voice, which is a really nice community, gives back to the community. But really, I think part of just giving back is just speaking up for the people who maybe can't speak for themselves. And fortunately, State Farm allows us to do a lot of that in each of our own communities.
Now I know Vale's Voice, talk a little bit about that because we are partners with United Way and Vale's Voice. We really came together. Can you speak to a little bit about what Vale's Voice does and in partnership with the United Way?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, unfortunately, you know, one of my really good friends had an unfortunate situation where it had you know, a baby that had issues early on, and they had to spend a lot of time in the hospital with that. But fortunately, you know, both of them are professional people that financially are able to support that, but they wanted to do something to give back to the people who might not have been able to do that themselves. So Vale's Voice does a lot of different things, whether it's just giving, you know, baskets to people in the NICU, but also just finding those people in the community that really need help. We're able to do that, to find those people that need help and give back to those where sometimes, you know, those people are going to get overlooked by a lot of communities. In those situations, you know, being in the hospital with your sick child for 6 months, there's really not a lot of, you know, outreach out there currently now that enables people to be able to receive the help, and we're able to do that.
Great, and it's been a great partnership with United Way, helping identify those families and really bring that together and showing collaboration. Renee, talk a little bit about why is it important to give back to the community? You have 2 girls, you're part of the Campfield community, you're part of various communities throughout the entire valley. Why is it important to give back and be involved?
I feel it's important to be a good role model, and then that way it would help the communities flourish down the future. I know even now, as we see just even the school systems, like levies that need to be passed, repairs that need to be done, clothing and food for the children, just to even attend school. Both my parents were teachers in the Mahoning Valley, so they spent their life, you know, educating students and children in the community. Even where my office is in Columbiana County, we do a lot of outreach to local organizations too.
Well, thank you so much for being with us and being our change maker. We really appreciate all that you do in the Mahoning Valley, all that you and State Farm do as well. Derek and Renee Knepper are change makers.